Alright, good morning. I'm going to do a quick update. It's a very overcast day, no sunshine as of yet, about 10 a.m. I'm just going to do a quick update, show you my little garden, how it's going. As you can see, my corn is doing pretty good, I think. If it looks weird, I've been having a lot of rain, and this thing is on a downward slope. So all of my water that I watered my corn with was just going down and not toward the roots. So we kind of made like a little circular area around it, and we water directly to that. I'm going to be getting some mulch hopefully soon to help, hopefully to help hold some the moisture in the soil in place. You see the trenches. I did these because we had a huge storm coming in, and had I not done that, I would have lost all my soil down the hill. And also, I think that they hold a lot of water, and I'm hoping that'll leach into my plant roots. We've done the same thing here. We've got a pumpkin, and it's working really good. That looks a lot better since we did this and watered it yesterday like that. We have another pumpkin here, and one more pumpkin here. And what I'm going to do is trellis these things up. So I know there's not a lot of space here, so what I'm going to do is try to get a trellis for each one. I got a little bit of time. I can get that done. Right here, this is a new thing I've done. This is onions. I don't think you can see the sprouts, but I've got them in. There's some green shoots in there. So that's my onions. Right over here, we've got cucumber, and I got a few eggshells. We put around, keep snails and stuff. But if you can see on this one, how all the moisture stayed in the circle. It didn't leach out. So far it's working. When you don't have conventional land, you have to do unconventional methods. Here's another cucumber. It's doing really well. It's a bucket of roots I've pulled up. These are two tiny little watermelons, and I just about tripped. Two little watermelon seeds. I'm going to stake those up as well. We've got some cucumbers here. All of this is going to be staked up. I'm going to do a vertical growth method on these because I don't have a lot of space. And now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done my onions elsewhere, but hopefully there'll still be enough growth if I do a straight trellis on this one. Maybe there'll still be enough sunlight to get in there. If not, onions are fast growers. These are my tomatoes. This is that little experiment I did. This is nothing but a bucket of just leaves that we had burnt down. It's completely ash. I didn't use any potting soil. Nothing special in there. I did put a little bit of Epsom salts right in the top layer and mixed it in a little bit. But this is just straight ash from the burn pile. There's a few leaves and things in there. But that little tomato is doing really well in it. I'm kind of surprised. Got more tomatoes here, and right there's quite a few. Some little sunflowers we planted right there. My two crazy dogs are roughhousing. Here I've got 4 o'clocks that I dug up, the roots. Go water everything, baby girl. And carrots, doing good, looking nice. A bucket of cucumbers. I'm going to be using a spoon. I can go straight down and not disturb too much of the root or anything. And but these are not growing as well as I'd like, so I'm probably going to put them in individual tiny little pots and give some away. So his little veggie garden's doing good. Lettuce, broccoli, things of that nature. I've got some irises have bloomed. Got my watering bucket, but there's some more 4 o'clocks. These are my 4 o'clocks that I planted, germinated, and done on our own from seed. Porch is a mess. I'm still trying to clean up here. My beans, these are growing really well. I finally put them in a pot of water, and I keep a little bit of Miracle-Gro sprinkled in that water because I do have a lot of beans in that pot. But they're responding really well, and hopefully soon they'll be climbing this trellis nicely. I've got here, well, that one's broken, some bachelor buttons and a bell pepper plant in the middle. Some asters. These are the ones I did on the paper towel. They're doing really well. You can still see remnants of the paper towel right in there. It's still decomposing, and they're rooting nicely in the dirt. This is the only pumpkin seed out of all those that did well, and I'm pretty sure it's a pumpkin. It might be cucumber. I'll have to dig around and look at the other seeds that didn't do. Serena's broccoli. My lettuce, I'm not so sure about. I'm going to give it some time. I'm not going to dump this or anything. I'm just going to let it play out. I did dig up the lettuce out there because of the rain. Just kept falling straight through the opening up there. And you see, straight through there. And it's kind of like right over it. It just kept looking beat down. So now I've got some California poppies and some various flowers in a circle around those. And some marigolds planted around those. Hopefully those will sprout up nicely. More marigolds. And these. This is my paper pots that I've made. And I've got individual cucumbers in each one. I'm going to give some to my mother-in-law. Somehow or another I ended up with a lot of cucumbers. But you can see, if I don't get these transplanted soon, they're not going to do well. I've just run out of space. This is an experiment. This guy on the internet, I can't remember the name. I know he has something like called the Voodoo Garden or something like that. And I'll have to put a link up. But he does these tomatoes where he trims off the edges and he just keeps transplanting. As you can see, this one has gotten broken, so it's probably not going to do. But what I'll do is, as these grow up, I'm going to put them in a larger container and keep trimming down, and it forces the roots to grow outwards, so he says. So I'm going to be trying that method on some of these tomatoes. I had extras. These are the same way. You just cut off the lowest few. These sprouts here are bell pepper. And I'm going to try, some of them I'm going to let them go up, and some I'm going to try to keep short. Got a few more flowers I've got to get in the ground. Most of my stuff is gone, as you can see. This looked a lot nicer and neater, but our idiot cat knocked it over, and I'm so upset because I had a lot of seeds on paper towels in there, so I'm just hoping. But you can see my snapdragons that I started out with, they're doing really good. So I have a couple buckets of those. These are pumpkins and a couple of beans. These are some flowers. I'm not sure what they are. But this is where I've been working at, making my little paper pots. I found that little idea on the internet, and it's working quite well. But anyways, that's the quick of it today. Making it very, very quick, very short. And I hope you guys are having a good day. See you later.